Imagine having a home that doesn't rely on your hustle, your constant going and going and going to hold it together. Imagine this home that runs on grace-filled rhythms instead of burnout, where you wake up knowing exactly what needs to get done and you still have the space to breathe and relax. That kind of peace, it is possible. And in today's episode, I'm going to walk you through what it looks like to build a peaceful home step by step without having these rigid schedules or overcomplicated systems that we all know never work anyways. This is the final episode of our Peaceful Home series that we've been talking about all week, and it's airing on the very last day of my sale for the Modern Homemaker Method course. So if you've been on the fence, this today is your chance to hear what's really possible for you and why now is actually the time that you should be jumping in. So let's talk about the method that will change the way that you manage your home for good. Hey friend, welcome to Modern Homemaker Mom. Feeling stuck in the chaos? Do you find yourself in survival mode juggling all the things? If you're ready to regain control of your home, schedule, and time for yourself, you're in the right place. Hi, I'm Jynae, a wife, mom, and homemaker who turned my household chaos into purpose with simple, flexible routines. I'm here to help you create a cozy, clutter-free home and reclaim your time for what matters most. In this podcast, you'll find episodes around home routines, cycle syncing, and self-care practices so that you can eliminate the overwhelm and create a home that you love. Go grab that laundry basket and let's get started. Now, I know not every woman out there grew up with a peaceful home, but I did, and it really did shape me in so many ways that I really didn't fully comprehend. I didn't really fully understand it until I got older. Growing up, I had shining examples, I'm proud to admit, I had shining examples of what it looked like to care for a home with intention. My mom was a stay-at-home mom, and she had cleaning rhythms I can still remember to this day: vacuuming, mopping, doing the dishes, wiping down windows, all the things. And instead of keeping me out of the way, she brought me in, me and my siblings. I wanted to help. I wanted to be part of that rhythm with her. My grandma, on the other hand, she was the same, but in her home, it wasn't just about what she did. It was about how it felt. Her space always felt calm. It always felt put together and safe. And as a little girl, little me, if you can imagine this little girl with fuzzy blonde hair, I didn't know it then, but I was soaking all of that in. There are these smells, like I still remember them to this day. Windows open in the spring, fresh air, the scent of barbecue and mown grass drifting in through the house, the smell of supper cooking when I woke up from a nap as a little tot. Or I came upstairs from playing with my siblings. As simple as it seems, just talking about smells, it made me feel like I was cared for, that I could just be a kid. I could be present, enjoying life. Our home never felt stuffy. It never felt chaotic or heavy. It just felt light. But I also remember, and I'll be honest, walking into other people's homes as a kid and feeling very confused. Dark rooms, clutter everywhere, strange smells, dishes piled up. I didn't understand as a kid why their home felt so different. And what I've come to realize is that so many women are trying to juggle absolutely everything. They're trying to juggle motherhood, meals, work, laundry without a system that actually supports them. And I just want you to know, I'm not casting any judgment here at all. I say this with compassion because when I see women struggling in their own homes now, I feel such empathy, because many of those women, maybe it's you listening to me right now, maybe you were never shown how to properly care for a home the way that I was. Maybe you weren't raised with rhythms or routines put in place. Maybe you didn't have someone showing you what peace in a home looks like or what it actually feels like, and that's why I care so deeply about this. So because of that, I created the Modern Homemaker Method course, because I want to be that figure of guidance and support for the women out there who need someone to show them the way, to walk with them, to say that you can do this and you don't have to figure it out all alone. You don't have to duct tape things together. I can help you. So let's be real here. Most women aren't struggling because they're lazy or not because they're unmotivated. They're struggling because no one ever showed them how to manage a home in a way that actually works for their life. It's one thing to find these rhythms or systems or, structures, timelines, but it's another to figure something out that flows with your life. And the design of my course is to take the guesswork out of it for you and give you that clear path forward. It's this all-in-one place where you can figure out how to get your home in order, how to get rid of the clutter, how to create peace in your home. So if you're sitting here wondering to yourself, like, how do I build a peaceful home? What is that step-by-step process? Let me break it down for you. So the first thing that you need to do if you're wanting to achieve peace in your home is you need to create this strong foundation. Like the Bible says, a foolish man built his house on the sand, but a wise man built his house on the rock. This first step, setting out a foundation as you are getting your house back in order, as you're trying to create the peace, starting at a foundation, creating these foundational steps, going through those steps. This is your rock. We slow down and get grounded. You learn what your role is as a homemaker, what that truly means, how to simplify what's been so overcomplicated in your life, and then how to dream again. We talk about all of these things in my course, about how you want your home to feel like. This step one, is the heart work, and without it, no system will actually stick. But when your foundation is strong, it's built on the rock, everything else starts to flow. Now, step 2 of getting your house in this peaceful state, in this very relaxed, it just feels put together, is you need to declutter the mess bit by bit. Now, this is the tactical part where we start clearing the mess, but not in a way that overwhelms you. I've created checklists, printables, worksheets, and bite-sized assignments in my course so that you can work through your home bit by bit at your own pace in your real season of life. I know what you're going through right now in your home, or what you're going through in a couple weeks from now might be different from me. It's guaranteed to be different from your best friend or someone you talked to last week on the street. Like, this course is designed to flow with you in the season of life you're in. So whether you're in that baby phase, maybe you had a baby a couple months ago, or you're juggling work, or maybe you're just feeling constantly behind, this step of decluttering the mess is going to help you take action that actually sticks. You don't have to do it all at once. We want to keep things simple. You just have to get started. Step 3 is organizing what matters with implementing these simple systems. Once the clutter is cleared, we shift into a management mode. You may have heard me talk about management mode, and this is where the real magic starts to happen. So in my course, we set up simple, repeatable systems for the things that you use every single day. No more reinventing the wheel, no more constantly re-decluttering. I don't want you to feel like you have to be constantly starting back at ground zero. We want to get you to maintenance mode, and maintenance mode is very simple and it doesn't take a whole lot of time once you get to that stage. It's just all about intentional organization that works for your home, and it saves your energy. This is what gives you that long-term peace, not just one clean weekend, if you know what I'm saying. So then lastly, step number 4 to getting your house that peaceful home is creating cleaning rhythms that are going to last. So in this final step of my Modern Homemaker Method course, we set up cleaning rhythms that help you stay on top of your home without the burnout, because I'm sure you've gone through all sorts of cleaning routines, cleaning systems, but you just feel burnt out, like you can't keep up. In this course, we're going to map out what you need to do for your household specifically on a daily basis, on a weekly basis, and then those monthly tasks so that those tasks also don't get forgotten. So then when you have time to clean in your day, you know exactly where to start. No more wasting time trying to figure out what you're going to do when you have time to clean, because you're going to know exactly what you need to do when you have the time. There's not going to be any more decision fatigue, no more wasted energy jumping from task to task. It's just this simple, clear rhythm that gives your home the order and flow that it's been missing. So to conclude this, to summarize it, what are the 4 steps of obtaining a peaceful home? Step 1 is creating a strong foundation. Step 2 is decluttering your mess. Step 3 is now we're going to organize what you have into these simple systems. And step 4, now we can clean and implement these simple rhythms that are going to last. This, what we just discussed, is the full picture of a peaceful home. Not just a tidy home, not just clean, but a manageable home, a rooted home, a life-giving home. Don't those words sound good to you? I know they sure sound good to me. I want you to know that you are not meant to live in survival mode. You're not meant to try and figure everything out on your own. If you've been listening to this series that we've been going through this week and just thinking to yourself like, man, I wish someone would lay it all out for me so I don't have to try and puzzle piece things together on my own anymore, that's exactly why I have created this course, Modern Homemaker Method. This course was created to be that support system that you never knew you needed, but you always hoped for it. And friend, this is it. I'm going to be honest with you. Today is the very last day to join at the launch discounted price of $70 off and to receive the exclusive bonus lessons and downloads that are only available this week. The sale ends tonight at 9:00 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. That's when the doors close. Yes, the course will still be available, but you will not be able to purchase it at this discounted price and the bonuses will disappear. I really don't want you to miss out on this if this is something that you feel led to purchase. Now, I don't want you to feel pressured to buy. I never want you to feel pressured to buy. If you do not feel ready to purchase the course, I'm okay with that. You can still continue tuning into this podcast where you can get weekly free homemaking content. I'm going to be showing up here weekly over and over and over again. I'm so happy to serve you this way. But if you feel like you're ready to stop, like I said, putting the puzzle pieces together, you just want it all in one place. You want the hand holding. You want someone to help support you through this journey. That's what the course is for. So if you're ready, go ahead and type in jynaeschmid.com/modern homemaker method. That's JYNAESCHMID.com/modern homemaker method. The link will be in the show notes if you want to learn more. If you want to join, that's where you can join. I should also mention that you gain access to my private student Facebook community when you join, where you can share your progress, where you can share your homework, ask questions, and get encouragement from me and other women walking through this course alongside you. Remember, this isn't just a course. It's a place for me to help you. It's a place to be seen, supported, and celebrated as you create a home filled with peace and purpose. So if your heart has been tugging at this, if you're ready for rhythms that actually work in your season of life that you're in, if you're craving a home that supports you instead of constantly drains you, now is the time. Let's stop spinning your wheels and start building something very beautiful, because your home can be beautiful, it can be peaceful, and we're going to do that together. So like I said, head on over to jynaeschmid.com/modern homemaker method to join before the doors close tonight. I would love to see you in there. Before you go, if this podcast has encouraged or helped you in any way, the best way that you can show your support is by subscribing to the show and leaving a written 5-star review. Your words truly make my day and remind me why I love sharing here. You can also snap a screenshot of this episode and share it with a friend or post it to your Instagram stories. Make sure to tag me at Her Stable Home. Thanks so much for listening, friend. I will see you next time.